Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you today. We got a debut singles match. We got Manny versus Richie. Should be a good match. Joining me on the desk today is Payson. Payson, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we got two exciting new rookies. They've played some different matches in different leagues, but this is the first time they're stepping into Melee, and I'm always excited to see new players and new blood come into this league.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll start with the pre-match interviews, starting with one Manny. Manny, it's your first match here in Multiplex. Thoughts on today's match and on your opponent, Richie?
Kind of nervous, but at the same time confident. I've never really done a match before, but I've seen a couple episodes and know a couple movie trivia stuff, so I'm kind of excited.
Nice. Well, best of luck to you today. We will bring in your opponent now for this evening, Mr. Richie. Richie, this is also not your debut in Multiplex. I think we saw you in the previous league here, but it's your first time in Melee singles. So what are your thoughts on today's match and on your opponent, Manny?
I think it should be a good match. I don't know much about Manny, but I'm looking forward to it. It's my debut. I think I've gotten better since last time in Multiplex, so I would like to test that. It should be fun.
All right, sounds good. Well, best of luck to you as well, and we will get into round number 1, which will work like this. It is your standard whiteboard round, 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia. If you get all 8 right, then you will be asked a bonus question. Again, 15 seconds per question. Please keep hands on screen at all times. 3 repeats, 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Any questions before we get started?
Nope.
All right, then I will get us started with the first question, which comes in the category of horror. Who plays the newly married Grace Lee Domas in Ready or Not? What is wrong with me today?
I'd say give him a technical. Yeah.
Who plays the newly married Grace Lee Domas in Ready or Not?
Perfect.
Sorry, I don't know why. It's been a weird day.
I was backstage. I wasn't supposed to host this match. We were asked for a new host, and I said, "Ready or not, here I come."
Nice. That's why you get paid the big bucks. 5,
You know it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Richie first.
Samara Weaving.
And Manny?
Samara Weaving.
Can you? I
would like to ask the players, both correct. I'd like to ask the players to maybe write a bit bigger if you can, but
I would recommend. Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Your next question will be coming to you in the category of classics. What is the profession of Hildy Johnson in His Girl Friday?
This is a movie.
It absolutely is. My last name is Johnson. Can we please get both hands on screen? Thank you so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Manny. We will start with Manny.
Well, I just wrote phone.
And Richie?
I said Old Faithful said lawyer.
Both incorrect. We were looking for reporter.
Right.
So we will go into your next question, which comes in the category of war. Full Metal Jacket takes place during what war?
Manny's last answer reminded me of something. Did you ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
I did, yes, when I was much younger.
Do you remember the episode where Blue's trying to find an imaginary friend? He finds a guy in a phone costume.
4.
He can't talk.
2, 1. Pens down, and we will go to Richie first.
I didn't get anything. I was about to write World War II, but I didn't get anything.
So, Manny?
Vietnam.
Vietnam is correct.
Yeah.
Manny will take the 1-point lead.
We move on to your fourth question in the category of directors. Who directed Punch Drunk Love? Yeah, in that episode, Blue is like, I found an imaginary friend, and it's very clearly a guy in a phone costume. He's trying to struggle to tell him that I'm a human. Please stop kidnapping me.
I don't remember this one. Sounds great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Manny.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
And Richie?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Both correct. So then your next question will come in the category of scores and soundtracks. Isaac Hayes recorded the theme song for what 1971 crime film? You a big fan of Isaac Hayes, Payson?
Oh yeah, you know me, big Scientology guy.
Nice. I didn't know he was a Scientologist, so I'm going to be honest.
I could say some things, but I could give it
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Richie.
Shaft.
And Manny?
I didn't write anything down.
Shaft is correct. So Richie will tie up the game there, 3-3.
We move on to your sixth question in the category of drama. What military ranking does Jack Nicholson's character have in A Few Good Men? But yeah, Isaac Hayes used to be the voice for Chef. They made the Scientology episode where they made fun of everything. And that's why they have the entire episode where it's literally just 20 minutes of Chef getting murdered.
I see. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Manny.
I didn't write anything down.
And Richie?
I said lieutenant.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Colonel. So then we'll go to your next question, which comes in the category of actors and actresses. What actor appeared in the following films? The Age of Adeline, Cowboys and Aliens, and Working Girl. Sorry, Richie, can we get both hands on screen?
Yeah.
Yep, thank you. All good.
Would you rather go to war against a cowboy or an alien?
Ooh, probably a cowboy, because aliens got all the ridiculous technology. I wouldn't know how to combat it.
Good point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Richie.
Harrison Ford.
And Manny?
Harrison Ford.
Both correct.
And your final question, because there are no perfect rounds, will be coming to you in the category of sports. What 2020 sports film takes place primarily at Bishop Hayes High School?
You like it as sports? No?
No, and I was about to say high school, yay or nay? Nay for me, but
It was fine.
fair.
Didn't have the worst high school experience.
Honestly, me neither. I was kind of playing up for a joke.
That's fair. 5,
You called me out.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. My apologies. Manny
I didn't know that one.
and Richie.
The Way Back.
The Way Back is correct.
Hmm.
Then coming out of that round, I have Richie in the lead 5-4. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is what I have.
All right, then we will get into round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. So each competitor will get the chance to spin at the wheel in round number 2, which will decide what category they will be answering questions in. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can choose to spin again, in which case they will be stuck with that category. Each question worth 2 points unless they check down to multiple choice, in which case it is worth 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. Your categories on the wheel for this evening are Manny's strengths of horror and mystery thrillers, right?
Yep.
Okay, as well as Richie's strengths of Dwayne Johnson and comedies, as well as the general categories of Oscars, Westerns, coming of age / teen, and romantic comedies. So Richie, since you are in the lead, would you like to spin first or defer?
I'll defer.
All right, so then Manny, this will be your first spin. You unfortunately land on opponent's choice.
Ooh.
So Richie, which category would you like to give him?
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go comedies.
All right, comedies it is. So Payson, would you like to read him his questions in the category of comedies? There we go.
Absolutely. Manny, your first question in the category of comedies. Who plays Pam's ex-fiance Kevin in Meet the Parents?
Do I just shout it out or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
is correct for 2 points. Your second question in the category of comedies. The final scene of 1968's The Producers takes place at what type of location?
In a theater?
That is incorrect. Richie, a chance for a 2-point steal, and we do need hands on screen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not sure about this, so I'll just take a guess. I'll say restaurant.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for prison.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Your third question in the category of comedies. What is the profession of Joey Lauren Adams' character in Big Daddy?
I
5,
don't know that
4,
one.
3, 2, 1.
No answer.
Yeah, no answer.
Okay, Richie, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Is she a lawyer?
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
Reminder to both competitors, you can go multiple choice if you do not know
Yeah,
the
all right, cool.
Your penultimate question. Which 2000s comedy has its climax take place at Pacific Playland Amusement Park?
Richie, can we get both hands, please? Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
Can I do multiple choice?
Absolutely. Is it A, Hot Fuzz, B, Scary Movie 2, C, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, or D, Zombieland?
Zombieland?
That is correct for 1 point. Your final question in the category of comedies. What is the name of the country club Caddyshack primarily takes place at?
At a golf course?
That is incorrect. Richie, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Nice. I'll just throw a random name out there. I'll say Green Valley Country Club. I don't know.
That is also incorrect. The name of the country club is Bushwood.
Oh, that's right.
All right,
So
Kanye.
after that, yep. I have Manny getting a score up to 7, but Richie was able to get some steals and also get his score up to 7. Is that what you have?
That is what I have. Yep. So then we'll go over to Richie's spin at the wheel now.
Yep.
Your first spin. And it's a respin. And you also unfortunately land on opponent's choice.
Okay.
And Manny, what would you like to give?
Can I do horror?
All right, sounds good. All right, Richie, I will be asking you your questions in the category of horror. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, your first question. In 1988's The Blob, it is revealed that the Blob was originally created as a biological weapon in what war?
Can I go multiple choice, please?
Yep. Your options are A, the Vietnam War, B, World War II, C, the Cold War, or D, the Korean War.
Okay. C.
C is correct for 1 point.
Cool.
So your next question. What is the profession of Sybil Bennett in Silent Hill?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, a journalist, B, a police officer, C, a photographer, or D, a writer.
I'll say C, a photographer.
That is incorrect. So Manny for the 1 point steal. Is it A, a journalist, B, a police officer, C, a photographer, or D, a writer?
A.
A is also incorrect. We are looking for the police officer.
Okay.
Your third question, Richie.
Yeah.
What is the first name of the killer in 1974's Black Christmas?
Oh, man. I might get this one. Multiple.
Your options are A, Billy, B, Brian, C, Frank, or D, Teddy.
Can I hear the options one more time?
Yep. Your options again. Is it A, Billy, B, Brian, C, Frank, or D, Teddy?
Billy?
Billy is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. Who directed 1998's Psycho?
Gus Van Sant.
That is correct for 2 points. Your final question. Who plays COO Barry Norris in the Belko Experiment?
I do know this, but I don't know if I'm not thinking of the right character. Man, it's not.
5.
I'll go multiple.
All right. Your options are A, John C. McGinley, B, Sean Gunn, C, Michael Rooker, or D, Tony Goldwyn.
John C. McGinley.
That is incorrect. So Manny for the 1 point steal. Is it A, John C. McGinley, B, Sean Gunn, C, Michael Rooker, or D, Tony Goldwyn?
D.
D is correct for 1 point.
Damn it. My hands move.
So coming out of round number 2, I have the score at Richie in the lead, 11-8. Is that what you have, Payson?
That is exactly what I have.
Awesome. All right. So Payson, then, can you explain to them how round number 3 works? Because I don't have the prompt in front of me.
Oh, of course, Dylan. Hey, Dylan,
you.
I just want to say your glasses are looking really nice today.
Thank you.
I think those posters are really, really cool that you have behind you. That brings us to round 3, which is the Pick Your Poison round. Here's how it works. We will be going back and forth drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. You will choose which category and for what point value you would like to take first. We will go until there is a mathematical winner. Your categories that you can pick from for round 3 tonight are musicals, sports, family, romantic comedies, war, biopics, actors and actresses, and 1980s. Richie, you are in the lead. What is the first category you would like?
Actors and actresses.
All right.
Take that. We will be moving on to Manny.
Romantic comedies.
All right. Richie?
Let's go family.
All right. Manny?
1980s.
And back to Richie.
Biopics.
Manny again.
Did they already say musicals?
No.
Oh, I'll do musicals.
All right. And your final pick, Richie.
Sport.
All right. Then that means that war will be the final category for Manny. And Manny, since you are down by 3 points, you get to choose which question or which category you'd like to answer first, and at what point value. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Can I do rom-coms for 3?
All right. Sounds good. So your 3-point question in rom-coms. In Trainwreck, Amy works for what kind of business?
She's a news reporter. Like for a magazine?
I'm going to say he caught himself. I'm going to rule that's correct.
Okay. That is correct for 3 points.
Would like to challenge, he can.
The answer we had here in the doc was just magazines. So. Looks like no
Challenge?
challenge. So,
I worried, but he corrected himself, so yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
all right. So then we will go over to Richie since we are now tied. Which question or which category would you like to answer first, and at what point value?
I'll go actors and actresses for 3.
All right.
Oh, yes. Richie, your 3 points. Actresses. Who appears in the 70s films Deliverance, Nashville, and All the President's Men?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Yes, that is your first repeat.
There was a bit of interference, so if you want to give
Okay,
a repeat, yeah.
technical. We'll repeat it. Who appears in the 70s films Nashville, Deliverance, and All the President's Men? And we do need hands on screen.
All right.
5, 4.
Ned Beatty.
That is correct for 3 points.
All right. So then moving back over to Manny for what category would you now like to answer in for what and at what point value? But you can't do 3.
Can I do 1980s for 2?
All right. So your question in 1980s. Who directed Splash?
Ron Howard.
That is correct for 2 points. But you're in the situation where you are still down by 1 point, so you will need to answer another question here. So between musicals and war, which would you like to answer in, and at 1 or 4?
Can I do musicals for 4?
All right. So your 4-point question in the category of musicals. What's the Buzz? Everything's All Right, and I Don't Know How to Love Him are all songs from what 1973 musical? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I don't know.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to rule that as incorrect. We were looking for Jesus Christ Superstar. All right, so that leaves us now with your 1-point question in the category of war. If you get this right, you will tie it up with Richie, and we will go back to him. If you miss this, then Richie will win. So your 1-point question in the category of war. Who plays Nick's wife, Linda, in The Deer Hunter?
I don't know that one.
You do have repeats, by the way.
You have repeats. You can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your winner, Richie. We were looking for Meryl Streep. So 14-13 is the final score. We go to post-match interviews now, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher for this evening. There we go. Manny. So unfortunately, some bad luck in round number 2 there. It seems like maybe those were not the comedy questions you would have wanted. But yeah, I mean, it's always tough first match, with maybe the jitters under the lights or whatever. So thoughts on your overall performance today and, on maybe coming back in the future?
There was definitely a couple of blind spots on some of the questions you guys asked, and the question regarding Big Daddy, hadn't seen that movie in ages, so it was kind of hard. But they were pretty challenging questions, and yeah, I'd do it again in the future. It's pretty fun.
That's fair. Well, we enjoy having you here. We're going to put you backstage for now, and we will talk to our winner for this evening. Richie, strong performance today. You got both of you guys got opponent's choice, so it was kind of a rough draw in round number 2, but you still managed to get the points that you needed to in round number 2, pick up some steals as well. So overall thoughts on your performance today?
Yeah, I thought I did well. Yeah, there was definitely a couple of ones that I missed that. And afterwards I knew of, but I thought I did well. I didn't overthink things, which I tend to do. When I first started here. I'm looking forward to the next match. Big ups to Manny. He knows his stuff. It just happens that horror is a big, it's a good genre for me too. So yeah, it went my way either way. So this is fun.
Sounds good. Yeah. So you are 1-0 now. Is there anyone that you'd be willing to face in the future?
Honestly, I'm not. I don't know. No, I'm not playing anyone specifically. Just whoever you want to match me up with, I'm all good. I'm just want to play. Just who you think will match up with me. Whoever's got maybe a similar record. I'm all good. Just whoever you guys put me in with, I'm down. So yeah, I'm just here to play.
We always like that answer because usually we don't listen to call-outs anyways. So thank you for coming out today, Richie. We'll put you backstage for now, and we'll finish this out. Payson, I think that was a solid match. Good back and forth from both competitors, especially in round 3 there. Some lead changes back and forth. Overall thoughts on the match today?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's always exciting to see new blood. I think both players, it was a fairly close game. Both players got opponent's choice, so they had to think a little on their toes. I think Manny might just be coming in with a little bit of rookie rust. I think definitely as he plays more, I can definitely see him improving. But yeah, Richie got the win today. He hit some tough questions, and he should be proud of that win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, from everyone here at Multiplex, from the writers, from the showrunners, from the players and the managers, thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one once I can pull up the outro clip. All right, have a good one, guys.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye.